Hello and welcome to our India-Pakistan conclave. We started with Shoaib Akhtar and now it is the turn of the Indian legend Sourav Ganguly, captain in 2003, one of the most heated India-Pakistan encounters of all time. Think about it. Ganguly in the hot seat in South Africa. The backdrop is that of a Kargil war. India has to win. Pakistan 273. Ganguly does what? He asks Tendulkar for a meeting. Tendulkar doesn't want it. Ganguly has to get his team to win that contest. How does Sourav Ganguly? And I've got many stories. I've got many stories from these India-Pakistan contests. You know what? One of my favorite stories has to be the Sourav Ganguly one. Sourav Ganguly went to Tendulkar in South Africa, and that particular contest, the India versus Pakistan, after the match, the Indians went out at Sourav's insistence for a bout of street Chinese. And they went there, it was midnight, they had finished celebrations, no other food stall was open, the street side Chinese was, they had feasted on street Chinese in South Africa because they were celebrating, and on their way back, Sachin Tendulkar's friend tells him that his man of the match watch was actually left behind at that food stall. Sourav Ganguly loves this story. He loves it because he can also play a prank on Tendulkar. Had he lost that match, he wouldn't have. So how does Sourav Ganguly look at India-Pakistan? How does the former India captain set it up? Does he think India has an edge? What does he say about Kohli? What does he say about the Indians going into this contest? Great words. Great words from one of our favorites, Sourav Ganguly. Take a look.
It's always a huge game, and I'm sure this World Cup also you've understood and realized how big it is. It's the mindset of the players which is important, and I managed to create a mindset of it being as important as India, Australia, India, England, India, South Africa, and I had to play well. It was still that white or the red ball coming out of the bowler's hand, and I had to score runs. I think that's the challenge everybody needs to understand and needs to find a way. It's not easy, but then that's what international sport is about. It's how you look at big games, how you deal with big games. I'm sure a lot of these players who have played India-Pakistan, they played India-Pakistan in the Asia Cup also. So they're used to this atmosphere, used to this hype, used to the enormous amount of interest and used to this public expectation out of this game. So it hasn't changed, it will not change in the future. You just have to find a way to deal with it. You have to work that way. And some manage, some don't manage, and that's the way it is. I have played a lot India-Pakistan during my tenure, captained a lot of them. We had great success against Pakistan during that period because we had some fantastic players. Pakistan is a good side. The way they play, there's so much talent. It's amazing how much talent they keep producing all the time, and it will be a much more competitive game than what it was maybe before the loss to India in Dubai, before the win against India in Dubai. India is favourite, there's no doubt about it, especially with the record which they have over the last 10-11 years. But as I said, it's a new game. You may have won the previous games, but that doesn't guarantee a win in this game. And just have to go out and play. And as I said, India is a strong team. They're a bad team. They've got good fast bowlers, fantastic spinners. It's the execution. Just played. We had become a very good team by then. Great players in that side. We had a fixed team for over a 1 year period, and that's why I keep saying that don't chop and change. Have a team for a 1 year period and let them go through wins and losses and become better. You don't chop and change if you have to become a good team. You will see Australia at the best, 2003, 2007, 1999 World Cup, 95% of the players were same. And during that period in 2003, for 1 year, we won everything. We went to the West Indies, we won. We went to England, we won. We went to Sri Lanka for the Champions Trophy, we just beat everyone. New Zealand was a bit of a dip. That was only one off getting caught on those pitches. West Indies we won, and we went to Australia with a team. Went to South Africa, a team full of confidence, full of great players. Sehwag, Sachin, Rahul, Virat had developed over a period of time to become a match winner. The bowlers had started to do well. Srinath came out of retirement. So team building is the most important part of coaching.